Holy smokes, did we just see fight of the year? Or at least the contender over at One Championship? Spirit of Warrior? I'm Dan from Oregon. This is the truth in MMA. Let's look into it.
It shouldn't be such a big deal. History, science, education, energy, everything has always been controlled by the government since day one.
CIA! Oh, look at the time.
You figure it out. You try to figure it out. No, because
like
when they
would.
look into it, it's common sense. When you look into it...
So imagine thousands.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So earlier in Myanmar, we saw a One Championship event live and free from the app or on YouTube. Check it out anywhere you can. Just got to watch it in the morning time. I think we saw Fight of the Year between... Oh, what the hell's his name? Ken Hasagawa and Ang Lang Zhang. This shit was intense. I'll give you the buffered up version right now. Always go to my Twitter if you want a nice and clear version to watch. But let's get close here and take a look. It was 100% madness. Every bit of it was madness. A slobber knocker for 5 rounds, and out of nowhere, an uppercut ends it. The crowd went freaking nuts. One of the best home crowds I've seen in a very long time. And Steve's 100% right. Still buzzing from this fight. That's how freaking amazing it was. And man, if you want another recommendation, I highly recommend Rafael Nunes, I believe, takes on Yamamata. And you gotta see that fight. The scrambles in that fight were freaking nuts. Highly fucking just, I'm high from this still. Jesus. What an amazing card that was. One Championship did not disappoint. And if you missed it, go ahead and tune in. Watch the stream. Watch my live reaction at the same time. One and chill. We did our inaugural one today. But let's get to the nice big news. What is this? Brett Okamoto via ESPN. What do we got here? Per Dana White, Mike Perry versus Paul Felder is on 9 days from now. UFC 226. Felder loses a fight with James Vick, UFC Boise, on the 14th and gains one against Mike Perry in a span of 24 hours. Man, I guess it really does go to show you that no one can do it like the UFC. I, for one, am bummed. I have tickets to Boise, but all the other UFC fans, you shouldn't be too bummed about this. 14 fight on a Boise card. We pulled one off. We now got a main event because Alec Ikenta doesn't want to do the goddamn thing down in Nebraska against Gaethje. Felder was left with his dick in his hand. Mike Perry was left in his dick in his hand because Yancy Medeiros got injured. Boom! You merge both 155 and 170 together, and we got a fight. Paul Felder is fighting a week earlier. Might have been more difficult for him to get to 155 because of his massive cut, but it is a 170 fight. It should be a great freaking fight. People might be more interested in Felder versus Perry than they were for Medeiros versus Perry, probably because Felder's actually coming off of a win. But exciting news there. Super excited for that. What else do we got? Oh, let's watch a nice gif of both these gentlemen. Paul Felder wants to elbow you in the face. Perry wants to knee you in the face. Felder's spinning back fist to the chin. Perry with his stepping elbow. Man, look at this shit. How can you watch this and not be excited for this fight? That's my question to you guys. Moving on, we got some fight announcements. Amari Akhmedov will fight CB Dalloway at Fight Night 136, Moscow, Russia. Why do we call it Fight Night 136? It's Fight Night Moscow. That's what this is until we have a main event. Per Ariel Helwani and ESPN. Powerful Ariel. Look at that fight. Middleweight scrap right there. I'm glad that we're finally starting to see which Russians are going to get onto this card. I hope all of them. What else we got? Gunther versus Zuniga for the Tough Finale. That was just announced. This Tough Finale is coming more together. I'll see if we can get a real accurate one in just a second. Oh, and guess who that is? Boom! Feely versus Michael Johnson, which is going to happen in Nebraska, I believe. Yep, that's set for Lincoln as well. And then in some kind of bummer news, UFC is having a hard time finding light heavyweight. Just moved up from middleweight. Anthony Smith, Lionheart Smith, on Twitter, an opponent for August 25th in his home state. He wants on the card so bad, he's even willing to face a heavyweight. That's a bummer to hear. This guy's a Nebraska native. It would be really nice to see him get on the card. I'd be 100% down to that, and that would probably help ticket sales because that'll move us into our last topic. How are tickets going to sell now that it's Gaethje versus Vick? I have no idea. Here's a little comparison that we can do. Here's a highlight video for Alaquinta versus Gaethje. 123 retweets. And 565 likes. In comparison, granted this is a later tweet, a later date, so you can't compare apples to apples 100 here. 37 retweets and 221 likes. Much less than half is what you're looking at in the likes, and much less than that in the retweet number. So we could be talking a mega difference in terms of ticket sales here. Was this a huge did UFC fuck up big time right here? Are we going to see a way less sold out show, which we already got problems with sellouts? Second tier shut down. The fucking third tier shut down. Second tier end zones being shut down in so many of these UFC shows. Fucking prices are way too high. We're not getting sellouts. I don't know what the hell is going on with the UFC. Maybe they only like the rich people to come. The rest of us poor bastards got to watch it on TV. I got no fucking idea. But that's the latest and the greatest as far as what the UFC is giving us. Let's check out what the Tough card is actually looking like 100%. And then get the hell out of here. Before Tough next week, don't forget there is a Contender Series on Tuesday. But there's also PFL that week. Jake Shields is going to be in the main event on that card. So we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday of fights next week. Plus Tuesday night Contender Series. It's going to be pure freaking madness next week. Hope you guys got your days off of work. Everything that you needed. Boom. We also got the gentleman who won his fight. Skeletor is going to be on this card as well. I don't think that's him. This is the Polishman who's 11-0. What? What are we talking about? 11-0. I thought we saw this guy lose. Did he get a no contest? Or did he beat the shit out of somebody? Maybe I'm remembering this all wrong. Our man beat Tim Williams quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking remembering that wrong. Anyhow, back to you sickos. Don't forget tonight, last thing, Bellator and chill, starting 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern. Come tune in with me. We got a mystery co-host tonight. You don't want to miss it. I guarantee it. Until next time, back to you sickos. I'm out of here.